Hello everyone, welcome back to the Neil News Network. I'm Gavin Davis.
And I'm Matthew Stieger. And today we'll be having Teacher Feature, Student View, and a brand new episode of Poutine Critique.
Let's get started.
Welcome. This time of year, everyone is busy with something.
So, we went around and asked some students what they're up to this spring. Take it away, John.
Welcome back to Student View. I'm John Carpino. I'm here with
Jamina Bourne.
And Louis Somali.
JP Epistola.
Josh Daniel.
YG.
Jonathan.
Daniel.
So tell me, what is your favorite class?
My favorite class is, Mr. DeFlorio's. We're in Comtech right now, so that's my favorite class.
To say media arts with DeFlora as well.
This semester, my favorite class has to be chemistry because it has been taught me a lot of things about complex compounds and everything about chemistry, how everything is made.
Jim.
Last semester with Mr. Panetta.
Moving on, what's your favorite thing about Easter?
My favorite thing about Easter is, being with family, being with friends, We're all doing it for Christ, and Christ died for us, so.
The chocolate.
Going to church on Sunday, getting chocolates, and staying home.
I guess the environment around is so joyful and everything.
Eggs.
Jesus. Chocolate eggs.
If you could, what club would you create?
I gotta create that dad club,
I would create archery club.
I'll create the archery club.
A basketball club, I guess, where you can just talk about what's going on in the NBA and everything.
Great. And can you tell me what is your best impersonation? And if you could do it for us, that would be great.
Probably Peter Griffin.
Can you do Peter Griffin?
We had some alumni come in, and we got a chance to speak with them.
Yes, but they are not just any alumni.
That's right, Matthew. We would like to introduce Akil Augustine, who is a sports journalist for the NBA and the Toronto Raptors.
Also, Dr. Kevin Marryfellow, who is a sports chiropractor and medical therapist.
Lastly, Seb Clovis, who is a former CFL player and now has his own TV show on HGTV called Save My Reno.
They were here to talk to us Neil students about how important it is to maintain relationships with your classmates and to follow your dreams.
For more, we will now send it to Nathan Din, who got a chance to speak with these fine gentlemen. Over to you.
Okay, Neil, so we're here with Akil, Kevin, and Seb. We're just going to be asking them a couple questions today. So first of all, welcome back to Neil. Thank you for being here. So if you guys would just quickly give us a quick summary of your story and how Neil has affected you throughout your life.
Well, I think quickly, just for me, it was a matter of the teachers took an interest in who I was and believed in me, and the guidance counselors gave me an opportunity, and the priest gave me an opportunity to get a free education. And so Neil's played a huge role in my road to becoming a professional journalist.
I think just the spirit of the school, it doesn't exist in all the high schools in the city. There's a certain aura that this school kind of presents to you and allows you to grow, and it gave me an opportunity to just continue to get stronger at sports, get hurt a lot, and then figure out my mission was to figure out how I'm going to fix up injuries. So that's my story.
My father taught here before I was here as well, so I had a lot of roots in this place. And these hallways just have a lot of soul. And that really, the spirit of Neil really affected me and has lasted with me for a lot of years. Discipline, perseverance, my stick-to-itness, all of that kind of stuff was learned in these hallways here with a lot of these teachers, especially Mr. Bajan, who I owe a lot of respect to.
All right, so one final question for you guys. What advice would you give to Neil students today?
Enjoy it. It goes by fast. I think about the fact that it was only, for me, it was 5 years, but at 34 years old, I look back and some of my favorite memories to this day, it seems like those 5 years were like 15 years. Like I look back and it was just like an elongated period of time where just so much was happening. So just relish it, enjoy it, and if you can, avoid doing a co-op that will take you away from the school for a whole semester, because I really regretted that.
My biggest piece of advice would be to just look at the guy next to you all the time in class, on that basketball team, whatever sports team you're playing for, and know that there can be a network and there can be a future opportunity or something that you can build with that person that you might not necessarily see it at this point, but down the line, the opportunities that I've had with Akil, and I already know in the future, Seb, I will have some opportunities. You just got to continue to build those relationships.
What was the question? Be excited. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Walk into the room excited to be there, because life is exciting, man. Just make sure that you're being positive and you're shaking hands and you're leaving a good impression.
Okay, so once again, thank you guys for taking your time to come and speak to us today. Back to you guys in the studio.
It's time for our most incredible segment, Poutine Critique.
Hey, you know, I actually made poutine today myself.
Oh, really?
Yep. Yeah, it didn't turn out so well.
Well, anyway, without further ado, here is John with Poutine Critique.
Hi, my name is John Carpino. I'm a poutine enthusiast and I'm ready to critique some more poutines. We went over to Noble Burgers and you're probably wondering, burgers? No, they have serious poutine. Their poutine is steaming with pulled pork. There's also other options such as the Poutine Supreme, which comes with sour cream and bacon. That's always a classic favorite. And if you're just feeling like the original, they have that too. I recommend stopping by here, and of course, as always, it's nearby Neil McNeil High School, Victoria Park, and Kingston Road.
Well, that poutine looks like no bull.
Wow, that joke was terrible. Anyways, lately we've been bringing items for the less fortunate for the Good Shepherd and Covenant House. Over to you, Miss Teresi.
Hello, welcome to Teacher Feature. I'm John Ray Legato.
And I'm Miss Teresi.
So, Miss, I understand that we've been collecting, all this for Covenant House. Would you mind telling us a little bit about it?
Sure. So we're collecting for two organizations that do a lot of great work here in Toronto. We're helping Covenant House, which assists those who are young adults and teenagers who are maybe in desperate situations, maybe not living at home, and they need assistance. And we're also helping out the Good Shepherd Ministries, which is down at Queen and Sackville, and they are really a multi-purpose organization. They give out over 1,500 meals a day.
How can us, as Neil students, help outside of this donation?
That's a good question. There's always ways to help, and it doesn't have to be huge. Sometimes I think people get overwhelmed with trying to donate or give of their time, and it doesn't take a lot. It takes a very small action. You don't have to give money or clothing or food. Kindness goes a long way.
This has been Teacher Feature. I'm John Ray Legato.
And Miss Teresi.
Back to you.
It's always great to have good being done in our community.
Well, this has been Gavin Davis.
And Matthew Stieger.
And remember, people,
Fidelitas in Arduis.